What's so funny is tapping into your energy immediately. Like, the first thing that I felt was very attractive about you and very cute and very endearing is that you got an attitude. You got a freaking attitude, but in a way that's like just really cute, you know? Like, it's only when it's directed at someone else in a way that's very confrontational and in a way that calls them out that people might be like, I don't know if that's my favorite thing about you, but you come through as very feisty, very fiery, and it's something that actually again draws a lot of attention to you. Like, you have this sort of energy that, like, I can't be messed with, you know? And you see yourself as high value, so that naturally makes other people see you as high value as well. I feel like you're someone who attracts a lot of attention. You're someone who's sort of naturally drawn to the spotlight, someone that people want to watch and observe. And you're like, I'll put on a show, you know? Like, you come through as just sort of having this natural performer energy and being used to attention and being used to maybe popularity, or again having a large presence. Like, your presence is coming through as sort of larger than life, you know, because you tend to not hold much back. You tend to not, you know, be someone who maybe like lives a very private life. You like to share, you like to, you know, perform, and you're not afraid to just really be yourself in the fullest expression, which I think is really sweet, you know? And that's why you don't hold back. That's why you got an attitude. That's why you're fiery. That's why sometimes, you know, maybe you put your foot in your mouth, but you will always backtrack if you have to, you know? But it's just, it's cool that you're kind of an open book, you know, and you wear your heart on your sleeve. And sometimes that puts you down, you know, some paths that maybe aren't the best, but like, you know, for the most part, I feel like there is a beauty about you, and there's also a depth about you that you can see and you can feel. It's not like we have to search for your depth. Like, it's absolutely there. Although you're super fun and funny and lighthearted and silly and loud, and you have just such a big energy, you also, you know, have a very thoughtful substance about you. You know, you have a lot of depth. You're a lot deeper than maybe you even realize, you know? But there's this intelligence that you have that kind of comes out, you know, gradually through all that silliness, through, you know, your smart humor. Like, you just, you're super entertaining. You're super entertaining. And I also sort of feel like there's this toughness about you, you know, like not much really gets to you. And I feel like that is sort of a rare quality. Like, you may have a lot of issues with avoidance. Honestly, you might avoid the hard stuff because you like to keep it light, because you like to keep it fun, but you carry it all with you, you know? You do. Like, it catches up to you eventually, but I just sort of feel like you're not someone who likes to linger in dark spaces. And you've also like been through enough that you've kind of like hardened yourself. You've taken everything that you've gone through and you've transformed it into wisdom, you know, and it's really sort of helped with your discernment. I'm hearing also, you know, like, you don't entertain sloppy energy. You don't entertain anything that's going to make you feel shitty, period. Like, if you know, you know. But yeah, I loved your energy because immediately I'm like, you got an attitude, but you are so much fun. And I just feel like people love to be around you. They love to be shocked by what's gonna come out of your mouth. You're super freaking funny, and you're also really deep, you know? And I feel like you're on a very specific path in this lifetime, and the path of the performer, the entertainer, you know, someone who's meant to be in the spotlight. So lean into that as much as you can because that's who you're meant to be.